What's up, what's up, what's up? This is your girl, Sarah, UDK Best Svatii, doing a 2020 spring prediction reading for the Aquarius Collective on my new show that I have named SarahSvatiiSays. All the alliteration. That's what's up. Anyway, we've been pumping them out. I don't know how many we've done today, but it's a lot. We just finished with Libra. Shout out to Libra. Theirs reading was like epic. There's a lot of they're all epic. They're different. Sometimes it's more of a challenge. It's a sine wave for everybody. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. The point is to appreciate wherever you're at as often as possible. All right, let me slow down. I get into chop, 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 chop mode. Whew. And I gotta come back down, set my ego outside, as Dr. V would say, outside of the sacred circle, and invite in my beloved, my honorable ancestors, my spirit guides and angels. Thank y'all so much for helping to open my heart, my mind, and my throat, for helping to open and heal my heart, my mind, and throat, for guiding my hands and my words, for helping me to deliver a message to the Aquarius Collective that you would have me deliver surrounding the energy of their spring 2020. Thank y'all so much. Amen, Amen, and so it is. Ashe. All right, Aquarius, this is the age of Aquarius. I'm bugging out. This is the last one for sure, because I'm going to be upside down on the roof after this. Anyway, let me go ahead and shuffle the cards a couple of times. Actually, let's look at that. The Six of Clubs, we're going to put that off to the side. The Six of Clubs is the card of higher purpose. So, nice. The Aquarius Collective is attaching to a higher purpose during this spring season, or potentially deepening their connection to a purpose that they already feel centered in. So that's dope. It's always nice to have a purpose, or to feel like you know what your purpose is. I feel like it makes struggling way easier when you know why you're doing it. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut and get into. So I pulled 4 cards that I call the top line. It is a long range energy, a Pluto and result pair, and an environment card. And those energies are kind of following y'all around for the entire reading, which is the spring of 2020. We're going to do March, April, May, and June. And so then we'll do the top line is the 4 cards, and then we will pull 1 card for each month. Slow down. This is me not necessarily channeling my energy as well as I'm sure I'm going to tell y'all to during this reading. Anyway, who's this? Aquarius, of course. So y'all's long range energy for the spring of 2020 is the 7 of Spades, which is the card of faith. It is also my birth card. So my sun is in Aquarius and I'm a 7 of Spades. It makes sense that this is showing up with us two in the room, contributing our energy to the cards. Prayerfully, other Aquarius can also identify with this reading. When the 7 of Spades is present, we are being prompted to remember that our outer world is simply a reflection of our inner world, and any problems we have externally, we are called on shifting internally. So the 7 of Spades means that y'all are not going to be running around. Of course, not too many people are running around right now. But if there's something out here that you don't like, be it a relationship issue, a career issue, or anything else, the answer comes from going within. and kind of assuming there's a place in the book where he mentions the Seven of Spades as the one surrounded in light. So y'all are ultimately being called upon to actualize your light. Instead of being you did, you said, really trying to be externally focused, any issue that you don't like, even if it's that other person's mouth, you're being called upon to fix yourself. So in other words, the other person's mouth is not the problem, even if you don't like it. The problem is that you need to figure out why you don't like it and heal that. I feel like Justice doesn't like that, but it is what it is. Shout out to Justy Robinson Media, my videographer. Without him, there is no way in hell these readings would be happening right now. So if you see Justice, or you probably won't see Justice, but send him some love on the internet. Justy Robinson Media, or just Justy Robinson on Facebook. So getting into y'all's Pluto card, nice. Aquarius, of course. Your Pluto card is the Ten of Hearts, which is the card of social success, which again, 4, 8s, and 10s are power cards. So even though Pluto is a very challenging energy, this Ten of Hearts is going to mitigate that challenge. And ultimately, y'all are being called upon to center yourself in yourself, to solve all of your external problems internally, and thereby you will help to find social success. You kind of have the opportunity in this spring of 2020 to blow up. Shout out Aquarius. Y'all are coming into your power ultimately, or at least coming to a place where you have a large and supportive and loving, most importantly, loving audience. The result of working... Justice is enjoying this now because he is the Ace of Spades. This is me and Justice, so I'm sorry if this don't resonate with none of the rest of y'all. He and I are enjoying this reading. But the result of this social success that y'all are building is a transformation. Y'all are just coming up to recycle again. And of course, everybody who's working on themselves right now and is not allowing themselves to be carried away by the collective consciousness of fear, everybody who is not in a fear-based place, I feel like, is transforming minute by minute by minute right now. It's just like amazing. But anyway, so y'all spring is all about going within, attracting a large circle, and being transformed, probably to attract another large circle. But we'll talk about that in the next Aquarius reading. For now, the environment card for Aquarius is the Five of Spades, which is super dope. The Five of Spades is the Wanderer card. You're not going to be wandering too much during this spring season, I don't suspect. But in this environment position, what this Five of Spades is really saying is that any changes that you make as far as your work, your spirituality, your health, any changes that you make, that you commit yourself to, whether you're sure it's the right answer or not, is the right answer. So you're not going to make a wrong choice. If you are compelled to change something, do it, and blessings are imminent. And it's funny how I laid that Six of Clubs there kind of out of the way, but now it is perfectly in line, and I feel like it was like a precursor. So these changes that you're making are bringing you into a more solid or potentially a brand new purpose. Shout out Aquarius, y'all going down. In March, y'all have the Eight of Hearts, which is the Eight of Hearts specifically is the card of emotional power. Eights in general are all about power. I call this the healer card. So this March is about either attracting or coming into your healer self, or maybe attracting other healers. But again, 4, 8s, and 10s are powers, and already we have a 10 and an 8, both of the heart suit in very prominent positions. So The end of this March, this kind of shift from winter into spring for y'all is all about healing. This last week and some change is going to heal y'all's hearts and help y'all to attract your large audience, transform, find new ways of working and being, especially health, and leading you to a new purpose. In May, y'all have the Two of Spades, which is the card of friendship or fear, depending on how you channel the energy. And also, it's not just friendship, but spades again are about work and health and transformation. And so this Two of Spades it's friendship, but it's friends that you actually do things with. It's potential business partners, it's hiking partners, maybe it's these healers that you're working with. But in May, your blessings are going to come from friendships and working partnerships. And again, be careful because the downside of the Two of Spades is fear. Again, the only enemies, in my opinion, that any of us really need to worry about is fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety. As soon as fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety pop up, be prepared to shift it. Do something to distract the mind. Do not allow yourself to sit in fear, doubt, worry, and anxiety. Journal. Be creative. Color if you don't have the energy to create in any ways that you normally create. And then affirmation. Affirmations are huge. And I'll probably I won't back up. I'll go ahead and do it now because especially in order to avoid troubles in your working relationships in May, you're going to want to have some affirmations on hand that keep you from letting fear have more place than it should. So let's look at this Ten of Hearts in Pluto and Ace of Spades result to see if we can come up with an affirmation for y'all to use all the time, but especially in May. Where I see the potential for fear to play a strong role. So the Ten of Hearts in Pluto affirmations are: I am being transformed by creating more social popularity and public exposure. I change myself, or I am changing myself to gain social influence. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the Ace of Spades result says, I am making major changes in my life, work, health, and spirituality. I am this year transformed and starting over. So I guess I know that. So the Ace of Spades is about transformation this spring. And the Ten of Hearts is transformation in order specifically to create more social popularity and public exposure. So there's not a lot of combining that needs to be done between those two. I would probably just use, I guess I can't. Transformation is bringing me larger audiences and friends to see. Maybe not the best rhyme ever, but work with it. It's a good one. I do like it. Dang, I forgot it. But luckily, it's on tape. All that to say that I like to try to make my affirmations rhyme as much as possible, just because ultimately what we're doing with affirmation or mantra is reprogramming the subconscious mind. And so when something gets stuck in the head and we're not really focused on saying it, when that kind of rational mind is distracted and that affirmation is still rolling around in your head, you're really reprogramming the subconscious mind. That being said, you may actually, maybe all the time, but again, especially in May, you might want to chant your affirmations for a few minutes on the way to bed, because again, as the conscious mind is shutting down, we really have a strong and powerful effect on the subconscious mind. So perhaps some of you Aquarius will want to take that affirmation and repeat it on your way to bed, maybe every night in spring, but certainly some nights in May. No, I'm sorry, in April. So I know I'm pretty sure that earlier I said that this is May, but this is April. Y'all got the healer card in March. In April, you're shifting into friendship, working partnership. And in May, you have the Six of Diamonds, which is the card of financial responsibility. Again, sixes are karma cards. They tend to speak to things not changing much. So whatever your finances look like when you approach May, you can pretty much expect him to stay there for most of May, good, bad, or indifferent. Luckily, it's only a month. If it is not bad, there's never bad. There's just really uncomfortable, in my opinion. And again, when I speak about diamonds and I talk about money or jobs or things of that nature, that is just the mundane aspect of diamonds. There is also just the idea that your value system is being balanced out. Maybe you hated something and now you love it, and now you're just coming to a place of ambivalence. But the sixes are all about karma balancing, and y'all have two now in this reading. There's definitely some sort of higher purpose being thrown at you this spring, sometime between now and June. And let's June, you have the Five of Hearts, so you'll have a couple of fives. Fives, again, are all about change. The Five of Hearts is the card of emotional restlessness or emotional adventures, is, I guess, a somewhat nicer way of saying it. So there's change. You're going to be kind of maybe feeling stagnant, or at least in a place of relative stability in May, which is going to open you up to some emotional, maybe boredom. You know, people have the tendency to get bored when things are not changing a lot. So you're going to deal with some emotional restlessness in June, but it's probably going to be a gift of some sort. Clarifying, wow, this is the the second reading today, where we got three of the same number. Libra earlier had 4 hearts, and now Aquarius has, Libra had 3 4s, and now Aquarius has 3 6s. This final 6 is the 6 of spades, the 6 of 6s. It is the card of destiny or fate. So somehow y'all are coming into some fated occurrences in June, or over the course of this spring, that is solidifying some sort of new purpose. Like, y'all's purpose is on fleek. I am kind of reminded to back up a little bit. I know a ton of 6 of diamonds. So if any 6 of diamonds are watching this, that are also Aquarius, hit me up so I can connect y'all. Let me know what it is that you're working on. But yeah, there's a lot of very strong karmic releasing happening for the Aquarius collective in the spring of 2020. I'm going to pull one more clarifying card, and this makes sense. Of course, when we know what our purpose is, we go to work. Y'all are closing out your spring reading with the 10 of Spades, which is the workaholic card, which my son definitely already is. It can sound dangerous, but really, again, 10s are power cards. It speaks to reaching large audiences. And even though workaholism is not something to ever be chasing, this card is actually saying that you may be working a lot, but prayerfully, it's your purpose, so you're going to enjoy it. I feel like this reading, or the title of this reading, is going to be Do What You Love for the Aquarius collective, which is no earth-shattering message, but I like it. Yeah, that's what's up. I feel like that is, I want to close, but another part of me wants to pull one more card. And so we're closing with the Four of Diamonds, which is the card of solid values. So things may feel stagnant again through May and maybe into June to a certain extent. Things financially might not seem like they're shifting the way that you would like them to shift. But once you are clear on what your purpose is, what you love so much that you will do it, whether you're making money from it or not, and then begin to do the work, to work hard at it, you can be sure that your needs are going to be met. You may not be a millionaire. You probably won't be a millionaire by the end of this spring, but everything that you need is a given. So don't spend time worrying about the things that you need. You're going to have them. Just be patient, be open to the process, and be focused more on finding your purpose and doing the work than how the money is going to come. So that's what's up. Shout out to the Aquarius Collective. Shout out to Justy Robinson Media. Shout out to Robert Camp for writing these books and forwarding this knowledge. I'm sure it's very ancient knowledge, but I happened upon it through Robert Camp. If you'd like to study the system yourself, or start looking at the birth cards of people who are in your cipher, Robert Camp has a website, which is the number 7thunders.com. If you go to that website on your computer, on the right hand side there will be a widget for you to enter birthdays and get birth cards. If you go to that site on your phone, you're going to have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the site, and there will be a widget there where you can enter birthdays and get birth cards. And of course, y'all can hit me up and I will help you. I really am. I do want to make some money to maintain myself, but when people don't need money, or people don't have money but they feel like they need some direction, hit me up. I'm down to take donations, trades. We will figure it out. This is really potent information. I'm so in love with this system. It has helped me to find so much clarity and just to be in alignment. If this reading resonated with you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Send me a donation. Hit me up for a reading. Check out Justy Robinson Media. And be prepared to transform and come into your purpose, Aquarius. I love y'all. Peace.